good because I don't have anything on for it to be windy. What about now? Did it get better? Yeah, alright, cool. But yeah. So the biggest fish, the biggest bass, largemouth I've ever caught was like just a fuzz under 10 pounds. Like we scaled it and everything, and it was probably like 913, 912. We didn't have a digital scale back then. It was one of those like analog scales. And so it was it wasn't quite, it was probably the width of the finger below 10 pounds. So, and who knows, it may have been 10 pounds. Those things aren't that accurate, but yeah, it's pretty cool. And then the big, up here they have smallmouth at the lakes. And so we well, I have, the biggest smallmouth I've ever caught was like 6 pounds, which is like huge for a smallmouth bass. Yeah, I gotta go. There's a machine here that says it's out of order. So that might just be a quick reset, clear the error. And we have another machine that's missing a coil. It's called Buddies. So they do like marijuana gummies and stuff like that, THC gummies. And then I have to go to this place. It's called Amy's Kitchen. I'm not sure if anybody's heard of that. They do what's up, Jace? Yeah, I gotta go to Amy's. They do like gluten-free and like organic like meals, or like frozen dinners and stuff. But if you've ever seen them in your grocery store, this is where they're manufactured. And we have a market there, and I don't know if the guy that's filling in for the main driver, I don't think he has a key to the coffee machines. So I don't know if he's filling them or cleaning them or anything for that matter. So I gotta go there and fiddle with that. Caught a 5-pound bass. Nice, man. Yeah, I'd say anything over 5 pounds is a decent bass. You know, decent fish. Yeah, I got those service calls, 3 so far. Tomorrow I gotta run out. One of our drivers took a day off, and so I'm doing a route. I gotta go to the Amazon. I gotta go to Costco. Yeah, and then like Lowe's, and then a couple local businesses. That'll be fun. It's funny how they want to like split the route up between 2 drivers, and it's like, why? You know, just let one guy just handle it, you know, and then you have a whole nother dude to do like the service work. You know, if you got service calls and like tech work and stuff like that, you might as well just stick one dude on it. You have jujitsu? Nice, dude. Yeah, you told me about that. You do jujitsu and stuff. That's cool. Would you say you're a blue belt? Is that what you said you were? Blue? White. Oh, okay. So you just started. Right on. Two stripes though. Nice. Yeah, we'll go do the earth breeze first. With the light bulbs. There's a machine that we have. It's a drink cooler. The light bulbs are out on it. I think the ballast went bad, so I have some LEDs that they want me to wire in, but I have a feeling that's going to take me a few minutes, so I'm going to need to get these other service calls cleared before I go play with the lights. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, my brother does jiu-jitsu. He actually won a tournament. My little brother, of course, when I say my little brother, you know, he's in his 40s. So it's not like he's that young, super young like that. Yeah, he also showed me a video, because I guess, you know, they videoed it or whatever, and he's all proud of, like, he says he snapped a dude's arm. He's all proud of it. I'm like, dude, you guys are all, like, grown men, dude, and you're just stoked about snapping another dude's arm. Like, it's not very good, you know? It's not like you do that for a living. You're just doing it for freaking fun. But yeah, whatever. That's him. Snapped a dude's arm on accident. Well, I'm gonna go in real quick, but I'll turn you guys around and put you in my pocket. We'll see if the screen stays on. I think all I'm doing is clearing it right here. Hello. I'm here to check on your machine. The vending machine. Yeah. That's weird.
This won't fit in there, but I bet it'll fit in that one. Can you help me?
What's up, Harley?
There was one in here. I took that one out for the net. Oh, this space over here looks bigger. Lisa, it's about the same. Oh, this space right here. Oh, yeah.
This is the vending machine. Get to do all that stuff too. Mess with that some.
Everywhere. What? Well, Lisa, it is a warehouse. When are you going to take the fridge? I know. How am I supposed to take it though now? Because if this goes on a pallet, how am I supposed to get the pallet off the...
What's up, Harley?
The little truck that I need to...
Where is it going?
In my house.
I know, but where in your house? Is it going like in the kitchen?
Yeah. There's no way to get it there unless I call someone to...
Mm.
I'll let Shane check out me one day.
Yeah.
In his truck.
Yeah.
But we still need something. We still need... Well, I guess we need to have this. We still need to get this on.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have a living gate. You'd have to rent a vehicle for that. Yeah.
Alrighty. You guys are all set. It just needed a reset.
Reset? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Have a great day. Okay.
Reset.
Yeah, sometimes the computer just gets stuck in a loop,
Yeah.
and so you gotta jump start it. So, yeah. Have a wonderful day. Okay. I told you guys it was just gonna be a quick reset. Okay, let's do something here. Told you it was going to be a quick reset, but sometimes the computers, because that's a digital vending machine, they get stuck in a loop. Alright, that was fast. Yeah, dude. Most service calls don't take very long. You guys want to watch me drive a little bit? It's not that I don't like looking at myself. Take you 2 days. Nah. It's just like a switch, dude. You open it up, flip the switch off, wait about 20 seconds, flip the switch on, let it boot up, then you're off to the next one. So yeah, I mean, I would put the screen on me, but I kind of don't like looking at myself. You know, I think a lot of people, the way they stream and the way they have themselves on camera, especially when they're like talking to their phone, you know, like right in front of their face, I think those people need something in their life, and that's why they do it that way. You know, it's like a validation almost. To me, it's like, you know, it's like, look at me. I don't know. I think you guys want to see like the action, like what I'm seeing. You know, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a road in front of me. I'm seeing all the beautiful scenery, all the, you know, the mountains. You know, there's a little haze in the air, but we do live in Oregon, and there's wildfires, and it's a little hazy off in the distance. Not too crazy though. But it's beautiful. Life is beautiful. And so I like letting you see what I'm seeing. You know, why do you want to look at my ugly face sitting in a truck spewing nonsense when you guys be checking out the scenery? So we're coming up on this this little hiking hill. Well, hill, no, it's not really a hill. It's called Table Rock, and it's off to the left. If you look in the left-hand part of the screen, see how like up off to the left of the screen there's like that little flat hill right there? That right there is called Table Rock. And so it's flat up top and you could hike up to the top. So that's kind of cool. What's up, Harley? So I'll show you, I'm turning a little bit left right here, and you should be able to see there's two of them, two Table Rocks. So I'll kind of pull off right here so you guys could see. But see, there's that Table Rock. That's all together, even though it looks like two. That's all together. And then that's the other Table Rock, the one kind of straight ahead. That's the other Table Rock. But yeah, you could hike up to the top of them. And yes, drunk people probably go up to the top of them because there's reports of at least once or twice a year people fall off because they're up there doing dumb stuff. What's up, Harley? So what are you guys doing this weekend? I was saying earlier, I might go fishing. Go down to Emigrant Lake. It's a lake down in Ashland. Probably 10, 15 miles from the California border. Just north of the California border. There's the Immigrant Lake. It's right off the 5. You can see the I-5 freeway from there. But yeah, they got a lot of fish down there. Last time I was down there, I hooked into a couple trout, crappie, bass. So it was a pretty fun day. Usually if I catch trout though, they get all jacked up. And so I give those away because they just end up dying. So I try to give those away to people that want to eat them. But the bass and the crappie and stuff, they're a little bit tougher. So I just put them back. Alright, see you later. Yeah, I'm going into Buddy's right now. So they do like marijuana and stuff like that. Look at this guy. He's all super buff and doesn't even look back at cars. That's how tough he is. Alright, so let's go in here. I think I was told I need a coil. That the coil broke for the Red Bull selection. And so I need a coil for the Red Bull. So let's see what we got going on here. Put you guys in. I'll leave you in my pocket. My shirt pocket, so you can kind of see what I see. That's how quick it is. Just banging out these stops. So, yeah, I was just saying earlier about, I don't know. I don't like the camera facing me. I don't like looking at myself in the camera. So, I apologize, but I just don't like looking at myself too much. So, let's get you all set up. Doing this weekend. I know it's only Thursday, but you got a plan for it, you know? Oh, me? Yeah. Well, I might go fishing. That's what your boy might do. Fishing. So I have this friend. Funny story. Well, I don't know if it's funny or not, but it's kind of funny to me. Dude's a goofball. Oh my gosh. His life was on the brink of just absolute utter chaos. And yeah, actually I won't talk about that just because I don't think it'd be nice for me to talk about that. But anyways, we're gonna go to Amy's Kitchen right now. So for those of you that don't know what Amy's is, they do like TV dinners, like frozen dinners and frozen things, burritos and whatnot. It's like all gluten-free and organic and stuff like that. You may have seen them in your freezer section at your grocery store. Amy's dinners, but yeah, that's where we're headed. But you see Table Rock right there? Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the one that people fall off of. They go up there all drunk and stupid. When they get too close to the edge. Want, look at the description in my link, and I do have a TikTok. If you guys want to follow me on TikTok, that'd be awesome, because once I get to a certain number of followers, then I can live stream on TikTok as well. And I heard that that's a little bit better of a platform than YouTube. YouTube's kind of dated. TikTok's a little newer, kind of more of the in crowd, I guess, is doing the TikTok thing. So you guys can look at my Instagram. I don't really do much in life. I live a very boring life. I did a lot when I was younger. I mean, I did a lot when I was younger. Grew up in San Diego. Grew up in the inner city down there. You know, went to a bunch of just not so good schools. Went to Horseman Middle School. Went to Crawford High School, Santana High School. Yeah, I graduated Crawford High School in 1998. Stayed in San Diego until 2007. Met my wife in 2003. Stayed down there until 2007. She was pregnant with my son, and she and a guy got laid off. I was still working, but we couldn't afford the place we were staying at. So I ended up telling her, let's move up north. She was game. So, Jesus. So we moved to Medford, Oregon. We've been here ever since. So we've been here almost 20 years. Pretty cool. It's nice here. Beautiful. Got all 4 seasons. This year it really hasn't been like really hot. Guess we still have 2 more months of heat, but it really hasn't been that bad this year. So yeah, here's Amy's. Amy's kitchen. Let's see, there's Amy's. Amy's kitchen. And yeah, I gotta go in here and service the coffee machine. For some reason, the guy that came out here, I guess he didn't have the key to get into the coffee cabinets. So he just said, screw it, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not my responsibility, because I don't have a key. So instead of going back, because we do this every day of the week, instead of going back like Tuesday or Wednesday to the boss and saying, hey boss, I haven't had a key for that machine, the coffee machines. Is there any way I can get a key for those machines so I could service them? And he's just like, I'm good. I'm good. Oh yeah, go ahead. You're good. Yeah, no, it's fine. You know, nobody else exists. You're the only one in the world, you little Tesla. Have you guys ever noticed people that drive Teslas and like, I don't know, electric vehicles? I'll lump them all into the same category, dude. Anybody who drives an electric vehicle just seems to be very entitled. Like they are the world. Like we are in their world, stealing their oxygen. You know? Has anybody else noticed that? 'Cause I have a feeling that that's what we're doing, you know? We are participating in their world. By golly. How dare we? Anyways, I'm gonna get going.